Okie dokie. So I figured it's time to tackle the R32 with the turbo. And I don't know if I'm gonna finish it today. Most likely not. But I figured just start working little as I go. Take little wins and make them positive. Whatever I get done is still another step closer to me enjoying this car again. Because I really, really want to enjoy this car again, especially for this summer. But yeah, so first things first, from the looks of it, unplug MAF, and then take out the intake for the turbo, unhook this piece for the intercooler that goes into the elbow, free that up and clean it up since it's already out, and then move on from there. So I'm gonna start by doing that. But first, we're gonna go ahead and get my gloves. I used to hate wearing gloves, but now it's a must. As soon as one rips, I go ahead and throw in another one. But also, don't forget to have your little snacks. I got a little chocolate here, so cheers. Alrighty, so I got most of that, all of that up. Sorry, I'm a little sick. And here's the turbo. As you can see, it doesn't really have much shaft play. But my issue is where I'm not too sure if it's still my turbo. But look at this. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little hard to see, but here, I'll just throw my finger in there so you can see. It's full of oil. Like it's literally like a pool in there. So that's the reason why. Here you can see, look, oil's just dripping down. So I'm gonna clean that up right before it makes a mess. But yeah, so I'm gonna clean that up first before I start doing anything. And then after that, looks like I might start working on getting the downpipe out first, and then go from there. Yep. Alrighty, so quick update. I was unbolting the cable from the downpipe, but when I came down here to undo those nuts or bolts, I figured it'd be just easier to just unbolt the whole exhaust. And then looks like it was just 3 nuts, so it came right off quick. And looks like it's just being held off on one hanger over there, but it was mostly just being held on by the downpipe. What's crazy to me is that there's no flex in any flex pipe in any of this. But it's crazy. I do see a hanger right there covered in spider webs. I don't know if it just broke off or it was never connected. I'll get there when I get there. But yeah, so I got that off, and looks like the gasket needed to get replaced regardless, as I took off a big ass piece right here. But look at that. So yeah, this will get replaced. So I figured once I undo the rest of the turbo from the manifold, this can all just come out together. And then also something that has been fighting me for the longest is my power steering issue. And I don't know if you can see, but so there's this nut. This rod is supposed to get connected here, which is what adjusts the pump. That's not connected, and through this hose, this is just a bad one. It's leaking right here, so that's just, this has to get replaced. These clamps have to get replaced, and then find a bolt to go here into here to adjust it. because I was thinking that it was leaking through my rack, but it looks like it's just this. So I might be able to just fix this, replace this hose, and my power steering should be somewhat good. So we'll try that before I start replacing or rebuilding my rack, because I thought that was one of the issues. But yeah, progress. Alrighty, so update. I got the turbo out, the downpipe. It's currently how it's looking. Removed the power steering reservoir to give me a little clearance. Yeah, struggled a little, but I got it out. What was fighting me was the coolant return line. Looks like I bent it up somewhat. So hopefully, I think I might have broken it, to be honest. But I don't know. We shall see. I'll investigate it a little later. Hopefully it's not broken. If not, I gotta replace it. But yeah, that was what was fighting me the most. I couldn't get the bolt out, and then so when I got the bolt out, this is what it looked like. It's pretty crusty. I did find some I don't know if it's just grime, rust, but there was looking like some metal shavings or something. So I was like hopefully it's from the turbo, nothing from the motor. But we'll see. Yeah, you can kind of see some of that right here. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So yeah. But yeah, I got my mess here. As for the turbo, I got the downpipe out. I struggled to get the two nuts that go, or actually this one, that one that went over here. That one I couldn't break loose. I didn't have leverage. And then this one I didn't even notice. But yeah, I couldn't get the turbo out, so I was trying to remove this, and then I ended up just removing it all together, and then I took this once it was out. But yeah, the turbine seems alright. The wheel seems okay too. See, and there's not really any shaft play, so I want to say the turbo's maybe still fine, but I don't know how the seals are inside also. What's pretty dirty is just the coolant spots, but yeah, but it's out. I might as well just replace it since I'm already here. But yeah, I'm gonna try and clean this up too to match that, or try to polish it up, or I don't know. We'll see what we do. I just want to get it nice and pretty. So now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the exhaust manifold. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the exhaust manifold. Gonna go ahead and remove it to service the studs, because there are some missing and some of the nuts are actually loose. You can kind of see, grab my light, there's one missing there. That one looks to be loose. It's pretty bad, so I figured since I'm already here, might as well service them. Look at that one. Look at that. I could put my whole finger underneath that. But yeah, so that's where we're at currently, and then go from there. Alrighty, so I got all the nuts off, which is all of these. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 nuts out of what? I think it's supposed to be 12. So now the manifolds should come right off. just like that. Got some weight to it. There we go. Put it right down here. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. And let's inspect over here. So look at that. We're missing one right here, missing one there, one there. So what is that? 3 nuts we're missing, or 3 studs. And then check this out. As I was taking some of these off, look at this one. I don't know if you can tell, but the studs are loose. You guys see that? Look at that. That one's loose. I believe this one was loose too. Yeah, look at that. It's loose. This one was loose too. Like, oh my god, dude. Like, that's so bad. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up. I saw one of Jimmy Oaks' old RB videos with the 33 and how he like wire wheeled it and then painted, and I like that. I was like, it'll be better than just this finish. But yeah, we'll go about that. I did order a new exhaust manifold gasket too though. I was debating. I was like, it looks like it got replaced, but I'm kind of happy I did go ahead and order it because this thing's crusted. It doesn't want to free up from here actually. So, but yeah, the back looks bad. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean it all up and go from there.